What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 1 of the LS Turbo Death Kart. We have a MX-5 or Miata subframe. We're gonna go Miata suspension front and rear, and this seems to be the easiest, most affordable way for us to get this into a rolling chassis.
It's affordable because we have it.
It's affordable because we have it. Nothing that we're really doing is technically affordable. We just have all of this stuff already. So for us it is, maybe not to recreate this, but that's not the point. We're also gonna pull out a transmission that we already have. It's in the Beetle outside. You say it's a highway flyer?
Yeah, it's a freeway flyer.
Freeway flyer.
Box. I don't know much about the internals, but
it's probably not
behind
gonna.
a pretty hot Type 1 engine, so we'll see what happens.
It might survive, it might not. It's a 4-speed. It will for a small amount of time.
For a minute or two.
For a minute or two. So we're gonna pull out transmission. We're gonna bolt up. Maybe we're gonna try to find a way to do it. The MX-5 suspension, and we're gonna just do all that stuff. So let's get to it. So that ugly piece of metal right there is a MX-5 rear subframe. Hopefully by the time we're done with it, it's not as hideous. Directly behind that is the LS1 foam block, and then we have a tillet in there for sizing. We just have a bunch of things. This whole build for the beginning part is gonna be focused along less talking, less thinking, more doing. We are using this Beetle for something. That cart is gonna be part Beetle. We're gonna take this transmission. We're not going to use the axles, so it's probably going to be easiest just to cut those so we can get the transmission out easier. Looks like a pain in the ass, but it shouldn't be too bad. There's a lot of garbage. We can only assume that these are hardened, so the Sawzall might not actually... Hot wrench. Okay, this is easier than unbolting them.
It's also dumber than unbolting them.
Oh, it's way stupider.
Fucking wires would insist on burning.
We don't need wires where we're going. That was fast. Route number 2. Is fume safe?
Probably not.
We don't need to be safe where we're going.
As an addendum, if you needed these axles, I'm sorry, but I don't care.
There's probably someone online who needs just these. They're like, no, I'd still use it.
I'd still use it, but only if you gave it to me for free.
Lava.
Which is exactly what it is.
On the back of the LS foam block is the LS to Porsche. That's the LS to Porsche trans adapter. It's going to allow us to run that Beetle transmission. Beetle share a similar, or actually exactly the same bolt pattern as Porsche transmissions. Just use these wheels, dude.
These wheels are dope.
For the low price of free, we could have these Beetle wheels
That are in 4x130 bolt pattern and won't fit fucking anything.
Okay, that took about 15 minutes.
For 15 minutes?
I might speak
This one
to...
is still hot because it's the last one I cut.
That one's still hot. Probably be easier to pull us if we had a jack.
Yeah, but we don't.
I spoke too soon.
It's ready to come out. It's just
This is not out.
it's a transmission, so it's not super light. Try to spin it out just like that one. Done.
So this should just come straight backwards now? Yeah.
Yes.
It's out.
There we go. It's safe. It's safe. It's got a lapel clip.
Alright. Someone else carry it over.
I can carry it over there. So now we have the transmission that we're going to use and a foam block. We're going to mate these together so we can get a better idea of how all the shit's going to go together. We bolted the transmission because this chassis has the transmission mounts made for this. And that's going to put this motor in the right spot.
There we go. That's one of the bolts.
You guys are going to need to take a gander at this. This back section's off. That goes back on. But well, we're probably going to modify it so it's not going to go back on. But anyways, this is how this fits, which is 1000% perfect. So yeah, fuck your K20 swap. I don't care, I'm saying it. This is way cooler.
Us. Hashtag where's Devin?
We're not Honda boys. And yeah, where is Devin?
We should be like just like literally if we just get a stock F body pan, it should be all right.
So when we were looking at the S13 subframe in the back, we realized that we're going to want to integrate that into all the chassis improvements that we do, and we're going to want a tube bender for that, and it's an expensive piece of equipment that we've been holding off on, but we actually just purchased it, so it should be here at some point next week. In the meantime, this LS is sitting exactly where we want it to, so we're going to head on over to what Sam's doing. He's making some motor mounts because we can at least get that done, and pretty much just have this bolted into place while we do all of the chassis improvements, and it'll help it so, like, you know, everything's clearance properly, everything's where we want it to be. We're just gonna want that bolted in place for the duration of like most of this. To do that, we might as well just make these super strong. How thick is this metal?
3/16.
3/16, that should be more than enough. So we made these funny little paper templates, just got them online, printed them out, and gonna make them out of real metal now.
You no fuck on me!
You have no respect for that Christmas tree bit.
Not at all. Dude, it's fucking like $12 a Wish.
What the fuck is going on? Are you handing that to him? Oh, that was so dangerous. You're just trying to get him back with the finger smashing.
Yeah, what smashes fucking
You fucking got me back by smashing my hand.
It's true, you did smash your hand at it.
Yeah, that's true. I smashed it.
So Sam is measuring up the chromoly pipe that is going to just bolt directly to this chassis.
Yeah, it's gonna be a temporary engine mount.
Which one do you want first?
Like we were just talking about, we want this in space where it is so we could build around it, because this is a car that's truly built around the LS.
Yeah, it's gonna be custom designed around the engine or some shit like that. I don't know.
Carmen Guini, dude.
Carmen Guini.
The turtle. Hey Devin, you're in this video today. It's in. Obviously we're gonna not, those mounts are not permanent. This is just so we could design around it.
Those are a placeholder until we get the right material.
Next thing we're working out here is this transmission was meant for rear engine, not mid engine, so we need to flip it upside down so it drives in the right direction, but that has an added benefit of raising our axle height, which is gonna be good for the suspension that we've chosen to use.
Stance moves.
Yes. So this came off as fast as it went on because it doesn't work. The bolt pattern is not square. We all thought that it was. It turns out it's not. So when it's upside down, the bolts don't even come close to lining up, and it's not level. And this isn't gonna work. There's nothing that we can do to make it work either. So we gotta go into the office and explore other transmission options.
I mean, we could make it work if we really wanted to, but why put an effort for a transmission that is literally going to blow up? And then we have to do the same thing to another garbage transmission that's going to blow up. When we could just spend $200 and get one that might have a fucking ice cube chance in hell of living.
Devin's in the video.
Hey.
Okay, so what we just talked about in the garage, that transmission's not gonna work at all. Like, there's no possible way. We thought about,
We listened to people and it was, don't ever do that. People are stupid.
we were gonna butcher the holes for it, but then there was gonna be no way for it to line out. At the end of the day, it's not gonna work, and we can put it online and sell it without ruining it, so that's probably the better option. So we turned to someone in the video, Dragon Head. Mentioned a bunch of different options. So we took into account, the B5 Passat, all the other crap. Turns out that actually the cheapest thing that we can do to keep moving forward is these Boxster transmissions are dirt cheap. I didn't think they were that cheap. James knew they were that cheap, but he's the only one who knew they were that cheap. So we found one. We found one on Craigslist. We're picking it up tomorrow, and then Kennedy Engineering makes adapter plates, flywheels, and the clutch, all the other stuff that we're gonna need. So shot them an email. We're gonna have that being made, and then in the meantime, we're going to just ratchet strap the Boxster trans to the LS so we can keep moving forward with everything. But this is a solution, and these Boxster transmissions are under $500, so we can just buy a Costco pack of them. So when we blow them up, inevitably we can just keep putting them on. And that's the solution for right now. If it turns out to be a huge problem, then I guess, I don't know, we have a spare 930 box. We could do other things too, so.
Just go and run, damn it.
Hey, Devin's in the video.
If you couldn't tell, I just said
That's gonna wrap this one up. As you guys can probably tell, we're out to prove that we can actually finish build something. We do make progress on other things, but we are not just gonna make empty promises with this thing. We're coming through, so the money situation is already out of control. We spent way more than anyone's comfortable with spending today, and that's okay, because this is gonna kill us anyway, so no one can come after us with the massive amount of debt that we're gonna be in by the time it's over.
Live short, have fun.
Devin's gonna pick a winner for this video's giveaway. If you guys aren't familiar with the channel, we give away shit from Boosted Shades.
Give away shit from BoostedShades.com every single video.
If you guys aren't familiar with the channel, we give away products from BoostedShades.com every single video. No, this is great. Devin's probably gonna be able to pick things out and make it fine.
Yeah, but that's not all you say though.
Oh yeah, if you
There's more to that.
if you guys want to help us not go into financial ruin, BoostedShades.com is the best way to support us. Be sure to check that out, even if you don't win, even if you're not the person Devin calls out right now.
This video's winner is Wanchai Warrior.
All right, hit us up at Teamboosted at BoostedShades.com or through any of our social media platforms. We'll get back to you and ship you your prize. If you guys want to win, all you gotta do is like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Comment could be anything. Sometimes we ask you guys questions at the end of the video to get the juices flowing. This video's question, we have a name picked out. We joked around with the name Turtle for a while when it was gonna be more of a beetle than it is now. This is still a beetle, by the way. But what do you guys think we should name this? Other channels out there name their projects. Are you just sawing through a tire out of frame? What do you guys think we should call the death cart? Leave that in the comments. Best name wins extra shit.
As always, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
He's been doing that the entire time, trying to film this outro.